The day is August 20, 2016. Just a day after releasing his video album Endless to get out of his deal with Def Jam Records, Frank Ocean releases his second studio album, Blonde. Blonde will go down to be one of the greatest albums ever made and will solidify Frank Ocean's status as one of the best artists of all time. And just when you think that Frank Ocean's gonna release more music now he's independent, what does he do? He vanishes, disappears into thin air, and you never hear from him again. Except for Coachella, and his Homer brand, and his photos, and the movie that was supposed to come out. Wait, actually, where the fuck is Frank Ocean now? As I'm recording this video, it's almost been 9 years since Frank Ocean dropped Blonde. And ever since then, the only thing he's really dropped is singles here and there. There's been like a little talk about an album from him. You know, he's been teasing like dropping new music, but he's never dropped anything. And you know what? People are still waiting for him to drop. Like, I'm sorry guys, but at this point, we just gotta accept that Frank Ocean might be retired. This can't be happening. How can he go 9 years without dropping new music? I don't understand. Frank, please come back. Please, Frank. Yeah, so basically today, this video is going to be about the fact that Frank Ocean is retired from dropping music. And I don't know that for a fact. You know, he could pop out like the day after this video comes out with some new music. But until then, I'm going to say that this nigga's retired. Because let's keep it a buck. This nigga hasn't dropped in 9 years. Like, literally. Dropped Blonde, you know, critically acclaimed, one of the best albums ever made. Top 3 album of all time for me, by the way. And then he just doesn't drop an album again. And it's like, it's not like he sucks now. Like, he probably is still good at making music. It's fucking Frank Ocean. And it's not like he's, like, you know, having, like, legal trouble or, you know, label trouble because he's independent now. The fact of the matter is, he just doesn't want to drop. Like, honestly, he just doesn't want to fucking drop. And before some of you say that maybe he pushed his album back because his brother died, yes, he probably did. Because before that happened, it seemed like he was actually going to drop some music, you know? But since then, he's just been dead silent, you know, except for that Coachella performance, which everybody hated, by the way, because he half-assed it. Who said that? That crazy ass wind, man. Back when it was announced that Frank Ocean was gonna headline Coachella, everybody, including me, was super excited for that. Cause potentially it meant that he has some new music on the way, you know what I'm saying? So everybody was so geeked, you know, we were all turned, you know, it was gonna be live streamed as well. You know, everything was gonna go so like great, man. It was gonna be one of the greatest Coachella performances of all time. And then they announced that it wasn't gonna get live streamed. And then they announced that he tore up his set, you know, right before he was about to go on. And then decided to just half-ass it and sing some songs and play some fucking instrumentals and all that shit. Basically, he took what would have been a great Coachella performance and self-sabotaged himself. Why? Who the fuck knows? But me personally, if I had paid that much fucking money to go to Coachella and then I got that shitty-ass performance, nigga, I want my money back. Like, literally, give me my money back. I didn't pay for this shit. You know, put the weekend on Coachella at this point. And I'm not saying that to hate on the weekend, by the way. I would generally prefer that over a Frank Ocean Coachella. Any day. Any day. And since that Coachella performance, Frank Ocean has been doing what he's always been doing. Posting snippets on Instagram and then forgetting that he has Instagram. It's like, honestly, I think sometimes, well, not even sometimes, I think most of the time, Frank Ocean forgets that he's Frank Ocean. Like, this is the same guy that made Channel Orange, Blonde, Nostalgia Ultra, all these fucking bangers, man. And this is the same nigga that's just scared to drop nowadays. And honestly, I've been thinking about it for the longest time. And I've come to the conclusion that maybe the reason he doesn't want to job anymore is because maybe he just doesn't like making music anymore.
Hey, you swore!
Okay. That was the first one. Hear me out. My second theory is that maybe Frank Ocean thinks he peaked. And I know what you're going to say. It's Frank Ocean. And I know, I said that earlier. It's fucking Frank Ocean. But even artists like Frank Ocean can make themselves believe that artistically they've peaked a long time ago. And to be fair, Blonde is a incredible album. Like, it is genuinely one of the best albums ever made. You know, fucking 10 out of 10, classic, a masterpiece, all that. So honestly, you can't really blame Frank for thinking that, what if the next thing I drop doesn't top this? Or what if it even doesn't come close to topping it, you know? That kind of mindset. I feel like he's built that kind of mindset for himself. And it doesn't help that he's gone like 9 years without dropping an album. So maybe he's just in that mindset where he thinks he peaked already and that he shouldn't even bother trying. Overall, at the end of the day, Frank Ocean could go the rest of his life without dropping music, and I would be perfectly fine with it. Because honestly, you got Nostalgia Ultra, you got Channel Orange, you got Blonde. You even have Endless if you want to sit for that long-ass video. With just 2 studio albums and a mixtape and a visual album, Frank Ocean has solidified his status as one of the greatest artists to ever exist. So with that being said, if he chose to never drop music again, we should be fine with it. Society should be fine with it. You know, don't bully him on social media, telling him to drop. Don't complain about how he hasn't dropped. You know, don't like try to rage bait this guy into dropping because it's Frank Ocean. He's not gonna be listening or seeing this shit, okay? You're literally just talking to a wall, a brick wall at that. Hell, a concrete wall, motherfucker. Y'all try doing the same fucking shit for Rihanna, knowing damn well that she's already a billionaire and it isn't even off the music itself. It's off Fenty. So why the fuck would she go back to making music when clearly it wasn't making that much money for her? Now, I've heard that she might be dropping a new album soon, but I mean, if she chose to never drop again, that'd be perfectly fine too. Because look how many albums Rihanna has. But you know what? We're not talking about Rihanna right now. We're talking about Frank Ocean. You know, I might make a Rihanna video, honestly, now I think about it. But we're talking about Frank Ocean right now. This is the Frank Ocean video, okay? Society needs to normalize letting artists just live their fucking lives, you know? Like, these artists are still people, okay? Yes, they make amazing music, but at the end of the day, they're still human beings that go through shit, okay? Everyone goes through shit. So honestly, if Frank Ocean never drops again, it's ultimately just a culmination of everything that I mentioned before, you know? So why pressure him into dropping when he clearly doesn't feel like dropping? It's just stupid. Like, literally, it's just the dumbest shit, man. Like, I get that y'all love his music. Shit, I love his music. But on some real shit, if he never dropped again, I'll be perfectly fine with it. Okay, there's plenty of artists out there to listen to. To end my video, I just want to say, stop bullying artists to drop for the last fucking time. Literally. It's not gonna work. Just stop it, okay? Delete that tweet, delete that post, delete whatever the fuck you were gonna say about Frank Ocean dropping. Just fucking delete it and go read a book or something, or go watch a fucking movie. Go do anything else, man. But until next time, this has been Xavier Rants coming at you with Rants. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe button. Also, in the description, check out the link tree so you can see all my other links. And until next time,
That's the way.